Guten Tag, everyone. Wolf here on Streamer Gaming Channel. You can tell by the title. Yeah, I just thought I'd get my thoughts on, you know, PartyYoshiK, aka Kever, getting exposed. I'm like, I knew this was coming. Oh man, that was hilarious though. I had a great time with I had a great time with Bradley Taylor, with Bonka, Lightning Kamui, and Noah. I had a blast with them in Discord all together. It was hilarious. Oh man, when I saw everything that in Kever server from earlier, I'm like, especially Grand Star Luigi and them clowning Kever. I'm like, oh my lord, I was not expecting this. I was just out of the blue because I used to be very good friends with Kever. I was on very good terms with him until he decided to side bus with Cam Dog against me. Pretty sure y'all are familiar with that. But oh boy, this is really the icing on the cake. Oh man! And when I saw about him, being a PDF defender, defending Luminary. Oh my lord! I'm like, this cannot get any worse than this. I mean, I mean, kind of what he gets because I almost was about to cuss him out that one time. Because I remember I mentioned it in my video. Because I was about to cuss Kever the fuck out when I heard about him making Lightning Pharaoh cry. Because no lie, I wanted to go off on this motherfucker. Like for real. Good thing I didn't because Lightning Pharaoh decided to side bus with Down Dog against me. So I was like, yeah, you know what, fuck this. But yeah, that's why I don't really fuck with a lot of the characters of that group, and for good reason. But yet they have the energy to call Kever out. But they don't have the energy to call Cam Dog out for being a piece of shit. I mean, Kever is no different from Cam or even Blue. Because what do those three all have in common? They're racist. What is him problematic and Kurt Phoenix have in common? They're homophobes. Homophobes. Oh, oh man, this gets interesting. Oh man. And when I saw this, so I was watching Rampage's video called it's called Disturbing Person Kever is Protecting, referring to Luminary. And this was kind of funny what Blue said. Oh my goodness. It's kind of contradictory, that's what he says. And Blue says, I met Kever, through a mutual friend, and we had a lot of fun playing Smash Bros. Together. But after an incident that made him get rid of me, which I will not mention here, I want absolutely nothing to do with that jerk. Kever has not changed under any circumstances, and to be honest, he never will. Well, strange for you to say, Blue, because as I said, you're no different from Count Dog or even or even Kever. Because all three of you have in common is that y'all are racist. So yeah, Blue, you can't be talking, my nigga. You can't be talking. But yeah. But yeah, it was wild. I'm like, this motherfucker is a sick freak. Oh my, like, good lord. Oh, like, this cannot get any worse than that. I'm waiting patiently for that day when Cam Dog gets exposed. I know a lot of them that decided to turn me. A lot of them gonna come crawling back saying, "You know what, Steve Gaming, you lied about what you said about Cam Dog." I know they're gonna do that. I'm just waiting very patiently. Oh yeah. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, Kever, he's really screwed. I wouldn't be surprised if Kever was supposed to be in PDF. I wouldn't be surprised about that because, like I said, I bet a lot of them be letting PDFs like Luminary and Mario Party Hero in their community. And man, a lot of them was stupid enough to do that. Was stupid enough to let people like that in. Knowing good and well that they are PDFs. That's the crazy part. But like I said, that's why I don't really fool careers out of that camp, out of that group. I mean, only careers I'm cool with is Michael W. 1999. I'm still cool with. Even Beans Anthony. I'm still cool with. Who else? Anthony Taylor. I'm still cool with. Abby Luigi. I'm still cool with. Big Axe out too. I'm still cool with. Pixar Games 2000. I'm still cool with. Who else? Hmm. Maybe Nintendo Novice. I'm still cool with. I mean, that was kind of funny when he made that video about Ballmatic, though. That was hilarious, though. Oh man. But I have to give it to Nintendo Novice. Shout out to Nintendo Novice, though. That was some great A voice acting, though. Shout out to Anka as well, too, man. Anka, Lightning Kamui, shout out to them as well. Like, I wish I could have recorded that shit, but man, Kever is doing too much. But yeah, I know I'm probably gonna get a little bit off topic in this video, anyway. So yeah, but yeah. Like last time I ever talked to Kever was in October. I think sometime around October 2024. And this is in the live chat. I was on Pickaxe Now 2's stream. I think there was a collab they was doing on Luigi Superstar Saga. This is around the time when they was prepping for the release of Mario Luigi Brothership. Because like I said, I was going to play that game a day early, and Kever, you know, Kever being Kever, Kever being Kever, he wanted to be there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was the last time I ever even talked to Kever. But that was pretty much it. Like I said, I don't really fuck with Kever right much, anyways. Ball, some of them I just don't fool with, and for good reason. Since, like I said, since the majority of people out of that group on the side bus with down dog against me, I was like, what, fuck them. Like, I don't got time to deal with them. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with none of them niggas. But like I said, I mean, I'm waiting patiently for that day when that day comes when down dog gets exposed. It's really gonna be an interesting one. But like I said, I mean, matter of fact, Kever's worse than all than Cam Dog, Blue, and because Kever's worse than Cam Dog, Blue Head, Chartman 17, Problematic, and Hurricanes all put together. Because this guy is a PDF defender. Because he's a PDF defender. I mean, he's no different from fucking Maeve. Maeve is a PDF defender. Oh, my. But oh boy, that was hilarious. No, because Kever getting exposed, that just made my day. Because I was also watching Tasha Gamer's video about the whole Kever thing too. But even though Tasha Gamer probably doesn't like me because of what I said about Count Dog. But then again, because we don't allow PDF defenders over here. So yeah, it's like I said, I don't see how anyone would want to defend Keeper now that he done got exposed. I know there's gonna be some people that might try to defend him, but yeah, it's whatever. But I mean, you're gonna still have who's gonna defend Keeper just like some people were defending, problematic. And for Phoenix, like first, like even Nintendo Novice even mentioned, that part. Oh, good lord! Like is this the guy you really want to like? Is Kevin really the guy somebody else really want to support? Like, come on now, I gotta be better than that. Oh, let me put my screen here link this in the chat. Let me put the stream here link in the chat real quick. In case anyone wants to come in and they give their thoughts about Keever. But please don't. But again, don't be coming here saying those lyrics, please, because I'm not trying to get another struggle. There you go. So, does anyone here anything? I mean, that would be the good time. Hey, what's up, Aiden? Welcome in. Yeah, I agree. Because, like I said, that's why I don't really fool a lot of them out of that. Like I said, that's why I don't really fool a lot of careers out of that group for that reason. Because some of them can turn out to be sickos. Because I just had that feeling some of them we're gonna get exposed. I mean, kind of like the problematic and Savannah got exposed for being homophobic. Of course, if you watch, Nicholas Fenner's videos or Nintendo Novice, they pretty much, give you a pretty good idea of what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, Kever getting exposed, that just made my day. And this day, another one bites the dust on that one. I wonder who's next going to get exposed out of that group. Hopefully, Cam Dog. Hopefully, Cam Dog gets exposed next. I've been waiting for that moment. I've been waiting very patiently. Yeah, when Cam Dog does get exposed, I'm feeling alright. Oh, and speaking of Cam Dog, there was something I forgot to mention in one of my videos. It's regarding, something because according to video game time, apparently there was a rumor that Cam Dog was being rude towards one of his moderators by name Landon Cario. Again, that could be some rumor, and it could be true. And because because Cam Dog has a history of deleting stuff, and I know him very well because I know him all too well because especially when he deleted that one part when I said about about me taking a break from the internet because of my life, but me anymore because definitely he basically cared about. Yeah, because Kever, this is the same guy that Cam Dog got butthurt over me giving my unbiased opinion about uh, one of Kever's contacts. I mean, I tried to warn y'all about this, but y'all didn't. But a lot of them at that group did not want to hear a thing I had to say because, like I said, other than mine, I'm a troll in there because I'm a troll in there, man. I mean, that's fine by me. Like I said, because when that day comes when Cam Dog gets exposed, it may not come crying to me. Because I'm gonna say y'all should have listened to me the first time, but they didn't. Because like I said, a lot of them wanted to side bus with them against me. Well, not only against me, but now they side bus with Cam, they were side bus with Blue too. And like I said, Blue should have got exposed himself because he said something that was pretty racist. Because Blue himself has said some stuff that was racist towards my good friend Radical Honey Badger Gamer, who is sadly no longer on this platform anymore. But yeah, I wonder why hasn't Blue gotten called out for being racist. That's still on my mind because, just like I said, why hasn't they called Cam Dog out for I mean, if they had the ability to call Kever out, and they said why haven't they called Cam Dog yet? That's still mind boggling. Like I said, that's still mind boggling. That while a lot of them didn't call him out, knowing good and well he was definitely in the wrong. I mean, there was witnesses to Cam Dog being racist. towards me because I'm the only black person that he knows that uses emulators. And as I mentioned, Blue uses emulators, Luigi uses emulators, Nintendo Novice uses emulators, Big X House uses emulators. Who else? Kever uses emulators. Hunter, Michael W1999 uses emulators. And out of everybody that I just mentioned, a lot of them are what? A lot of them are white. And that's evidence that it's dog is racist. But yet, no one called him out on that. And that's telling. That is very telling. That's telling me that obviously a lot of them probably might not like me. Because, I mean, honestly, because Cam Dog was, because at the time, Cam Dog was just jealous. Because, I guess, because of my success, because I'm me using emulators. I mean, like I said, I've been using emulators on my channel since mid September 2022, before he even met me. So, months before he even met me. But yeah, that's why I don't really fool with him. Because, like I said, like I was trying to tell, Mike and Kamuli, Cam Dog cannot be trusted because because Cam Dog is a snake. Because he is a two-face. Like I said, me and Cam Dog once squashed beef once before, back in December. And that only lasted like what? 5 months? Cam Dog went right back to his old ways. Like what I've been trying to warn y'all. This dude cannot be trusted. And yet, a lot of them still wanted to go against me. Because that's why it's like I told many people. That's why I don't really fool a lot of creators nowadays because of crap like that. Because not everybody's going to be your friend. But yeah, it just goes to show why you just can't trust a lot of people on the internet nowadays. Because one day they might like you, and the next week they might hate you. But like one day they might like you, the next day they probably hate you. Just like with Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth. One day they like Jesus of Nazareth, the next week they hated him. Almost same deal. But yeah, I may have been born one morning, but it wasn't this morning. But yeah, I wonder how many people are gonna defend Kever after him getting exposed. Because it's this guy crazy, and the fact that Kever left the group that Riley invited him in. Oh man, that was hilarious. Like I said, I wish I could have recorded that. But then, out of respect for Bradley Taylor. But yeah, but that was crazy. That now that I'm knowing it's my keeper, and plus keeper said some, there were some questionable things in his server. Because not only did Kever say some no racist was saying racist stuff. He did. It's like how I don't want to associate with a guy named Jonathan Vasquez after he was sending inappropriate messages to someone under 18 while he 18, 19 at the time, which happened in July. Yeah, after he was caught, you know. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. And Kever didn't ban Jonathan from his community. Hmm. Again, goes back to what I was saying. You know, I'm not surprised a lot of them allow PDFs like, you know, Mario Party Hero or, you know, or Jonathan in their community. I'm not surprised at all. And like I said, some of them are idiots for doing so. For letting people like Mario Party Hero and you know, Jonathan and Luminary. A lot of them were foolish enough to do that. Imagine owning a crystal ball and knowing that this person that dealt in the community is a PDF. Y'all should have just contact them the first then. But now it's part. But now it's not to get exposed. They wait way too late on that. Like I said, it's hard to trust some people on this platform. It's hard to trust anyone really. And that's something a former friend of mine once tried to do, but kept, you know, flip flopping. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, retro. I mean, Kever is no different from retro either. 'Cause, I mean, because both what him and retro have in common, they both racist and they both homophobic. Because I remember that one time retro called, you know, just a gunner bar, aka Jack, a diaper wearing, you know, F slur. Yeah, with yeah, I mean that's why he got himself terminated like what 6, 7 times already, and he still couldn't get his act together. I mean that's why I don't fool with retro either. I mean there's a lot of creators I don't fool with. I don't fool with Aslo. I don't fuck with Aslo 21. I don't fuck with P Shooter. I don't fuck with Lightning Pharaoh. I don't fuck with Mr. Coconut. I don't fuck with Tom Leo. Definitely don't fuck with Mr. Steel 20 because he holds a grudge against me, and plus he banned me from Cobra's channel. Yeah, a week before my birthday, and I was having a conversation with Aaron, you know, at that time. I don't fuck with who else? Oh yeah, definitely Blue. I don't fuck with him because he right, and he was rude towards my friend the Raider of the Cosmos, formerly known as the Cosmos Lounge. Definitely don't fuck with Retro. Definitely don't fuck with Problematic. I don't fuck with Kever. I don't fuck with Savannah either. I'm trying to think of else why don't we do it. Oh, definitely Grande. Matter of fact, Ronnie still owes me apologies for turning on me. Yeah, Ronnie Gamer still owes me apologies for turning on me. But, you know, I mean, I mean, he had the guts to apologize to Novice, but he didn't apologize to me. I think who else? I don't know who else out of that group I don't really fool with. Let's see. I was going to ask Laylan Cargill I was going to ask Laylan Cargill what like video game time said was true or not. But then one of her people banned me from her server. So yeah, I don't really fool with Laylan Cargill. But yeah, that's basically why people don't really fool with. And a lot of them want the side bus. We can. Like I said, I'm waiting very patiently for that day comes. I want to see how many people try to defend him after he gets exposed. And I'm the only person that called Cam that was brave enough to call Cam dog out. Was at least I was the only one that stood up to him. Only BS. Because I just wasn't gonna put up with his BS. Like I said, I mean, me was good for then for about 5 months. Then he went back right to his old ways when he blocked me after me telling them that I found the dog day skin as a the character mod for Super Mario 64 Co-op Deluxe on Game Banana, and then he blocked me after that. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm done with this dude. So yeah, so I'm pretty much done with Cam Dog for life. Yeah, the fact that people in his community are so blind to the whole thing, it's not shocking to me because I know a lot of them probably defend him. Like, I know a lot of people in his community defend him. Oh yeah, they do. I mean, they knew what Cam Dog did was wrong, but they didn't want to say shit. Why? Because a lot of them are cowards. That's why I don't really fool a lot of them. You know who you are. But yeah, that's why I be careful who I associate myself with. Some people turn out not to be good people at all. Like I said, that's why now I have to be careful who I associate myself with because there's some creators who can turn out to be horrible people, which Problematic did. I mean, which Problematic did, what Phoenix did, and now Kever, perhaps. Yeah, those are like creators who I was on very good terms with until the whole count dog incident. All of a sudden, they just decided they didn't in their minds that I'm a troll or some shit, which I'm not because again all because I called Cam Dog out for being, a piece of garbage. I mean, spoiler alert, he is a piece of garbage. But yet no one wants to say anything about that. About Cam Dog, what he did. Yeah, but yet none of them wanted to call him out. And that's just sad. That's real sad. And that's why, like I said, why I don't want to do it with a lot of creators of that group. Like I said, I wouldn't even want to be a part of that community anyway. I just would. For that reason, for that reason alone is why I wouldn't want to do with that community because a lot of them wanted to backstab. So yeah, I just like yeah, fuck 'em. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be waiting very patiently for when that day comes. When Canada finally gets exposed. Just watch now. A lot of them gonna be. Gonna, I know a lot of them they're gonna confront me when he does. Because I'm gonna tell him I told you so. And then maybe if they listen to me the first time, they wouldn't have to, you know, they wouldn't be side busting with him like they were not, like they are still not. But yeah, I know I kind of got a little off topic there, but I just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take my butt today. So. But yeah, I just thought I'd give my thoughts on that stuff. And if you enjoyed this stream, thank you guys for watching. I know you don't like to hear me rant and stuff. I know that, but it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. But yeah, I don't know. Peace out, people. Gaming nights.